Under the big bridge, I'm standing on the boundary of London Borough of Newham and London Borough of Barking. I'm going to explore the Barking area, one of the most deprived London boroughs. I want to see great redevelopment. Town centre, Barking, it's very busy area with lots of retail, restaurants, pubs, banks, all the things going on, kebab shops, real estates, and of course as well as the train station that leads to Barking. But we are looking the way to get into the Sikh temple. I couldn't stop myself and made a detour to the brutalist artifact, huge Wigham House in Barking. That's fantastic that this area of London is being regenerated, because Barking needed a new life and it's coming to here. That's good news. I'm definitely in the correct location now, because on the sign it says London Borough of Barking and Dagenham, and I want to visit Gurdwara Singh Sabha. Together with churches and mosques, Gurdwara is the place to worship here in Barking. A big community of Sikhs living here. The largest ethnic group in Barking is Pakistani. That's why the place of worship is here. Barking is the suburb of East London and the population is 60,000 people. It's been undergoing the regeneration, especially in the center of Barking. There are lots of retail and commercial spaces being built up, whereas south part of Barking is more derelict. So let's go and check out the commercial redeveloped area first. Building thousands of houses in the same area is like building up a city from scratch, and planning it in advance, it plays very important role in how people gonna live there afterwards. Build up desk was a good idea because people from the highway on the way back home can stop here. It opens 24 hours. Town Hall, Broadway Theatre, Town Centre. Barking is the residential place, so here all type of the accommodation, including many council estates, like this one, looks very old, postmodern building with a huge Asta downstairs. I just popped into some market, quite large. It sells all variety of products, from food to uniform, cosmetics. That kind of markets are in different parts of London, different authentic businesses, not many chains. Like this shop, it's completely dedicated to fitness, nutrition. A very busy street near the market, many people.
Turn right, then turn left.
Wow, I've just discovered a very cool place in Barking, the Barking Abbey, and to be honest it remains. Probably it's got burnt, this Abbey, a long time ago, but Barking is one of most deprived areas of London, and there are two wards within the Barking which was in the top 10 most deprived wards in the United Kingdom. Demolish these houses and the new housing will be built up here soon, regenerated. Thousands of new flats are coming to the ground floor of this estate is totally unoccupied. The windows are shut, there's no games. 4,000 flats are being built in Barking, and they're under a special scheme by Mayor of London that 25% of this housing will be affordable for the local residents to buy. It's so easy to get lost in this hood. All look the same. I love over road crossings, and this is one of them. There must be. I'm on the very noisy crossing over the highway, and there are even residential buildings by the highway. It must be so difficult to live there. It must be so dusty inside. It's all the time the noise of the cars, and with another hand I can see Canary Wharf on the right side. All this area of Barking was a brownfield before, totally unused land. Before it was just the marshes, but then it was built up the power supply here. Now you can see everywhere the high voltage electrical cables coming across this part of Barking from the power station, that part that is still functioning. It smells stinky here, and lots of warehouses are everywhere. A little tiny road that comes out. You can see absolutely fantastic view and the huge concrete structure. Let's find out what this structure means. Pink mouth, open space, a little tiny road that comes out. This is the river Rodney and this is the river Thames. Let's go to see the Thames and the barrier. Barking Creek is a less known Thames barrier, the system that protects London from flooding. The main one, of course, the Thames barrier, but this is probably the most grotesque, built in 1980s, 40 years ago, from two concrete towers and guillotine like the top, which under their own weight can lower down itself and protects Barking from flooding. It's not easy to access this area, but that 40 meters tall towers are made with the purpose because in the high tide the authorities want to let ships pass through. It's kind of surrealistic. This area gonna be redeveloped soon, and that is exactly why it's worth a visit right now. It's one of the most unusual places to chill in London because it's not easy access here by public transport to this half derelict park, and the view is just fantastic. It's kind of unique in its own way. Another green space in Barking. I didn't see many others, and this looks rather flat, probably good for running. The guys playing football, and this was the play area as well. So glad to encounter the calisthenic bus. Hey, 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 makes me more confident in a way. And I'm on my way to see the Riverside, Barking Riverside development program that build up thousands of homes. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I can hear distinctively the sound of electricity. At this location I followed the bike yesterday. Barking Riverside is a part of a bigger regeneration project to give a new life to the Thames Riverside. So 10,000 new homes are being built for 25,000 residents. So this is a pretty big project, and at the moment there are not many people around, but people are living already in this little street. On the left side there is still construction works, and I want to see the Thames overground extension that connects Barking to other parts of London being built up. Barking Riverside station it is. Pretty riverside over here, calm, and yes, indeed, those houses, the newly built, will have a prime access to the Thames. But even so, the Barking is very far. That's probably my favorite part of Barking. Very calm, good for jogging. On the other side you can see the Thames Meet. I filmed about Thames Meet a separate video. I've been in that waste center. In far you can see the ships and lots of warehouses. This river walk is nice too. Thank you so much guys for watching. I will continue doing more vlogs. Write me the topics you want me to film about. Hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.